From Sonnet 73, we can understand that the poet Shakespeare is passing through the saddest period of his life. He feels as though death is approaching him. The mood of the poet is gloomy. Through the lines of this sonnet, the poet expresses his despair. Welcome back to the channel, friends. You are with Mehjabin. The poet addresses his friend and says that he might notice that the poet is in the same desperate condition as the trees are in that season of the year when yellow leaves hang from the branches of trees, or sometimes there may be no trees at all, or at other times only a few leaves might be seen hanging from such trees. The poet compares the leaves of the winter season to empty cathedrals or monasteries which lie in ruins. In the past, those cathedrals had been visited by people. They used to sing devotional songs there. In the same way, songbirds had perched on these trees and had sung melodiously. In the winter, these trees are bare. They also shake in the cold. Now the poet goes on to say that by looking at him in the twilight phase of his life, the friend can form an idea of the partial darkness of an evening when the sun has set in the western sky. While the evening advances into the night, and as the darkness of the night robs the little daylight that had been left, the scene in the nature is similar to the current condition of the poet. The night is symbolic of death. Like death, the night puts an end to all kinds of activity. The poet says that he is moving towards death. In other words, death is moving towards him. Also, the poet feels that he resembles something else. In him, the friend might see the diminishing glow of embers which are getting converted into ashes. The youth of the poet is gone. He is turning into ashes now. Those ashes which once nourished the fire are now choking the fire. In the same way, the vigor and energy of the poet's youth are now surrendering to the harshness of old age, which would soon take the poet to his death. While the friend can see and comprehend the condition of the poet, his love for the poet is growing stronger. Now, the friend does realize that he must love the poet incessantly and abundantly, for the poet would soon be leaving the world and would be separating from him. With this, I come to the end of today's video. I will be uploading line by line explanation of this sonnet next. Do look out for it, and please consider subscribing to this channel. Bye.